Hello, long time no see. Today I'm sat in my garage, what do you call it? Garage studio, garage office. I built it on the end of my garage last year with a view to working from home during the lockdowns. It's a bit quieter in here, away from the kids and the dog barking and the cat fighting and whatever else. So we're going to move on from the Buttergrass album and onto Stan's second album, which I had a little bit more involvement in writing the tunes. So I can talk about it a little bit more. Whereas the Buttergrass album, sort of Neil wrote like all of the songs bar one, so I didn't think it was fair for me to start reviewing his songs. Plus I don't know what half of them are about anyway. So the second album that we released is The Queen's Park, and here it is. Here it is, The Queen's Park. You probably can't see it because of the reflections. And there's a reverse of it. So, The Queen's Park, 14 songs, written in 2005 at Apple Tree Studios, which was Neil's home studio in Bishop Stortford, Hertfordshire. And the front of the album I actually painted, which not very good painting, but I just thought, why not? It's tried to capture the things What I tried to do, it got this whole thing about the Queen's Park, which is a park in Chesterfield, Derbyshire, where I'm from, and it's got the crooked spire in the background, and it's got some swans, and there's a rowing boat in the lake. So the Queen's Park was a Victorian park built in the town centre of Chesterfield, and I used to go there as a teenager. And I remember going there once with a date, and you could sort of hire a rowing boat out and row around this lake. It was all very romantic at the time, and incidentally, there's a song on here called The Queen's Park, and that's what it's about. But we'll move on to that next time. But I had this image in my head that I wanted to paint the album cover. So that's what that's about. And so the first song is called Ice Cold Margarita. Ice Cold Margarita. And this song is about, forgive me, Neil, if I'm wrong about this, but I think this song's about the San Andreas Way fault line. I didn't have anything to do with the lyrics of this. It was all Neil's work. And the lyrics sort of go, we were sitting in the sun down San Andreas Way, sipping ice cold margaritas on our holiday. You'd have thought if you had seen us we were having fun, sipping ice cold margaritas. Troubles, we had none. And the chorus goes sort of, the geologists yell beware, there's a fault line over there. You'd better keep on your toes, if you don't she's gonna blow. So I guess it's about sitting having a beer on the fault line, and all of a sudden tremors start. You're gonna have a massive earthquake on your hands. What I did do, I wrote the tune to this. What would normally happen on often occasions is I'd come up with a tune. I'd go to Neil's house and say, look, I've got this tune, I've got this whole tune, but I've got no words for it. And I'd go there the following week and he'd have the whole song laid down. So that's why we kind of worked well together as a duo. So I play the guitar on this and the bass, and I think that's it for me. And Neil plays the keys and obviously sings. And the drums, I think on the whole of this album, if I'm not mistaken, Neil had a little drum machine that you could sort of program preset drums and add a fill here and there. And I seem to remember it's quite awkward at the time trying to program it, but it's what we had at the time. The production's not amazing in comparison to what you can do now with home studios, GarageBand and all sorts of stuff like that. But like I say, it was 2005. It is what it is. The drums do sound a little bit electronic, but that's part of it. Nostalgia. Yeah, I think that's all I can say about that song, really. It's I think the intro just starts on a full G major chord. Just dancing around that for a while with the Hammond organ, doing a few little twinklies on top. Then I move my little finger from the D string to the G string. Then go down into the F for the verses. So yeah, have a listen, leave a comment, let us know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for listening.
We were sitting in the sun down San Andreas Way, sipping ice cold margaritas on our holiday. You'd have thought if you'd have seen us when we were having fun, sipping ice cold margaritas, troubles we had none. The geologists yell beware, there's a fault line over there. You better keep on your toes. If you don't, she's gonna blow. Everything was very peaceful, everything felt cool. Sipping ice cool rock grande by in a hotel pool. You'd have thought if you'd seen us, we didn't have a care. Sipping ice cold aguardiente in the fragrant air. Better geologists yell beware, there's a fault line over there. You'd better keep on your toes. If you don't, she's gonna blow. Shh. geologists yell beware. There's a fault line over there. You'd better keep on your toes. If you don't, she's